Welcome to Continuous Improvement, the podcast where we explore strategies and techniques for optimizing various aspects of software development. I'm your host, Victor, and in today's episode, we'll dive into the world of database pooling. We'll explore what it is, its benefits, and important implementation considerations. So let's get started. To begin, let's understand what exactly database pooling is. Database pooling involves creating and managing a pool of pre-established database connections that can be reused by multiple client applications. Instead of establishing a new connection for each request, the application can borrow an existing connection from the pool, perform its database operations, and then return the connection for future use. This approach eliminates the overhead of repeatedly establishing and tearing down connections, resulting in significant performance gains. But what are the benefits of implementing database pooling? The first benefit of database pooling is improved performance. By reusing existing connections, the time and resources required to establish new connections are minimized. This reduction in latency enhances response times, especially in high-traffic scenarios. The second benefit is resource optimization. Establishing a new connection to a database involves resource-intensive operations like authentication and authorization. By reusing connections, database pooling minimizes these overhead costs, optimizing resource utilization, and enabling the database to handle more concurrent requests. Scalability is another significant advantage of database pooling. With connection pooling, applications can handle a higher number of concurrent connections without overloading the database server. By efficiently managing connection demands, a smooth and scalable user experience can be ensured even during peak loads. Lastly, connection management is greatly simplified with database pooling. Pooling libraries often provide built-in features for monitoring and managing connections. This includes capabilities like connection validation, idle connection timeout, and automatic reconnection, enhancing the overall reliability of the application. Now that we've discussed the benefits, let's dive into some important implementation considerations when working with database pooling. The first consideration is determining the appropriate pool size. It should be large enough to handle peak loads without exhausting the database server's resources but not excessively large, leading to resource wastage. Monitoring connection usage patterns and adjusting the pool size accordingly is advisable. Next, implementing connection validation mechanisms is crucial. These mechanisms ensure that connections borrowed from the pool are still valid and usable. By preventing the usage of stale or closed connections, the likelihood of errors can be reduced, enhancing the overall reliability of the application. Setting an appropriate connection lifetime is also important. Releasing and refreshing connections periodically prevents resource leaks and ensures optimal performance. Robust error handling is another consideration to keep in mind when using database pooling. The application should gracefully handle connection failures, retries, and exceptions. It ensures that connections are properly released back to the pool in case of errors. Lastly, configuration tuning plays a vital role in maximizing the benefits of database pooling. Fine-tuning parameters like maximum pool size, timeout values, and connection reuse policies can significantly impact performance and scalability. It's important to consider the specific requirements of your application and the database system being used. To wrap it up, database pooling is a powerful technique that enables efficient management of database connections, boosting performance, reducing overhead, and enhancing scalability. By reusing connections from a pool, applications can minimize latency and optimize resource utilization. However, it's important to carefully consider pool size, connection validation, error handling, and configuration tuning for successful implementation. Thanks for tuning into this episode of Continuous Improvement. I hope you found our discussion on database pooling insightful and informative. Join us next time as we explore more strategies for optimizing various aspects of software development. I'm Victor, signing off. Until next time.